most of us are trying to take
Recording in progress.
Shri Mataji, I warmly welcome you all in morning Sahaja Yoga collective meditation. Let's bow down to Shri Mataji's lotus feet, do Vandan, raise Kundalini, put a Bandhan. Shri Mataji. Let's take a deep breath in and out. The count of 4. At your own. Let's surrender ourselves at Sri Mataji's lotus feet. Seek permission to do today's meditation. We ask, Sri Mataji, please give us permission to do this meditation. Open both hands in front of Mother's forehead with pure faith in our right hand on left heart, and we say, Mother, please come in my heart. Please make my heart pure. Please be here in my heart. Mother, please come in my attention. In my attention. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent like Sri Ganesha. Mother, please let this meditation do in innocence way. Request Mother, Shri Mataji, please take me to complete thoughtless awareness. Mother, please take me to complete doubtless awareness and connect me to all perfect. Take us to the Virat state. Shri Mataji, please make us complete oneness of devotion. Give us Ananya Bhakti, like Shri Hanuman. Shri Mataji, you are the door and you are the enjoyer within me. Mataji, we surrender ourselves to your lotus feet. Surrender, surrender, I surrender. Slowly take attention on Mooladhara chakra. We request Mother, Shri Mataji, please come in my Mooladhara in the form of Lord Ganesha. Mother, please help us clear and enlighten our Mooladhara. Shri Ganesha, please come in my Mooladhara. Please help me clear our Mooladhara and enlighten our Mooladhara chakra. Left hand towards Mother and right hand on the ground. Attention on left Mooladhara. Nirmal Ganesha mantra. Om Tameva Sakshat Shri Nirmal Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Ji, Shri Nirmala Devye Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, I am innocent. Both hands on lap, attention on Santi Mooladhara. We say Shri Ganesh Gauri Mantra. Om Tave Sachat Shri Ganesh Gauri Sachat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namo. Shri Mataji, please make me innocent. Shri Mataji, please come in our center Mooladhara in the form of Lord Ganesha. Please clear our center Mooladhara and enlighten my center Mooladhara. And towards mother and left hand on the ground. Attention on right Mooladhara. Shri Kartikeya mantra. Om Sakshat Shri Kartikeya Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Sada. Shri Mataji, please make me worthy of you. Shri Mataji, please make me worthy of your love, your attention. Please make me worthy of you. Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Mantra. Om Tame Sakshat Sarva Rakshasa Hantri Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devye Namaha. Mother, please destroy all the negativity within me. both hands on lap. Slowly take our attention to the Virat state.
The Virata is the high law, the power of creation and nourishment, the absolute cosmic being of the universe. Above the level of the Agnya Chakra, he is Sri Krishna, whose Shakti is Viratanga. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Gruha Lakshmi Kubera Virata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Brahma Deva Vitara Virata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namo. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Vishnu Maya Virata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Vitala Virata Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namo. Om Tvameva Saksha Shri Nirananda Saksha Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo.
Tonight, we are going to worship Sri Krishna as Virat. First, is important to understand the incarnation of Sri Krishna. Krishna word comes from the word Krishi. Krishi means agriculture. He's sown the seeds of spirituality. And for that, first of all, he had to think, where are we as far as spirituality is concerned? How is the land? So what had happened at the time of Sri Rama, that he created lots of maryadas. And by these maryadas, people started mentally thinking about it. I'm not supposed to do that, I'm not supposed to do this. It was just a mental binding. It was not spontaneous, it was not search. As a result, people became extremely serious. They wouldn't talk much and they wouldn't laugh, they wouldn't enjoy anything. So Sri Krishna decided that first of all, we must remove them from this conditioning. And this conditioning has to be removed in such a manner that they enjoy themselves. Then he found out there were 3 suggestions as far as achieving the goal was concerned. So first one, as he says, is to become a realized soul, Sthita Prajna, to go beyond all temptations, go beyond all ego, go beyond all kinds of conditioning, and to become a Sthita Prajna. Sthita Prajna is where he doesn't feel like ordinary people attracted towards things, but is absolutely detached. And this detached person doesn't take to any grievances, jealousies, all these things. That he told. But how to achieve it, he never told. And the second thing he described is that you must work. You have to work. After all, you have got all the human tendencies is to work. But the fruit of the work, you leave it at the lotus feet of God, or we may call the divine power. This is another trick of his, because he realized how human beings were twisted and how they had an ego. If you tell them something, how they'll misinterpret it. So he took the other way around, that tell them something absurd. Now, whatever work you do, your ego is intact, and with that ego, you can never give it up at the lotus feet of the divine. Then impossible. So he made an impossible situation that after some time, people will realize that this cannot be done, and they'll give up this idea of leaving everything at the lotus feet of the divine. This was the one, how he prepared the land. Second thing he said, Pushpam phalam toya. Flowers, fruit, and water. Whatever you offer me, I'll take it. I'll take it. But when you do that, you must have Ananya Bhakti. Ananya means completely single-minded bhakti. When there is not the other. This is only possible after realization. Only after realization you can put the fruits of your work at the lotus feet of the divine. And only after self-realization you can have Ananya Bhakti, means the devotion which is singular. These absurd conditions he put for human beings because they were so much complicated. So many people tell me, Mother, we are doing Ananya Bhakti. How? Because we are singing on the street, we are taking the name of God all the time, we are going to Pandharipur, you see, in rags, and for 1 month we walk singing. This kind of absurd ideas about bhakti, he never gave. But it is the way he wanted to neutralize the absurdities of human beings that they thought this was the bhakti, which is not. Ananya Bhakti is only possible when you are realized soul, when you are connected with the divine, when there's not the other. This is how he tried to make three-way attack, on human beings, on their stupidity. Because he thought that if I tell them directly, do like this, do like that, then they'll say, of course we did it, and still we never achieved it. In India, there's a big cult, we can call it, people who go to Pandharipur, for 1 month they walk in rags, singing the songs, and on the way they go on eating food at different places. According to them, this is Ananya Bhakti. And they achieve nothing. They become very sick and very tired and have a very bad old age. But who can tell them? They are all lost in it. So this is a way one could tackle human beings to show their stupidity. And so many people come and ask me, as I told you, that how is it we do so much bhakti of Sri Krishna and we have achieved nothing? So he's the one who prepared the land for sowing. We can say he's the one who was like a very great agriculturist. So his name was Krishna. There are so many things I've told you about him, how his name came as Krishna, then as how he was called as Radha, or who was Radha, who was Krishna, and all those things. But when he talked of these things, also he told that you should become Sthitaprajna. That is, they call as Jnana Yoga. Jnana means knowledge. So you should get absolute knowledge. That he didn't say how, that you know what is absolute knowledge, which you can feel it on your fingertips in such. Another thing is, his speciality was to create discretion in people. He thought by doing all these things in a stupid manner, they might develop a discretion to know that this is not the way you can achieve anything. You have to get your self-realization. Discretion was very important. At this juncture, when we are facing a sort of a challenge of this new millennium, that the whole world is going to be destroyed and all those things people are talking, it is really very important to know through discretion what is good and what is bad. One may talk of something as very good, something as very bad. But the divine discretion is very, very different. Very different, and which acts by itself. Once you are in the realm of divine discretion, you cannot commit mistakes, even if you want to do it. I'll give you my example. We went to buy a house. And the fellow was, you see, like a beggar. He came, he said, we have nothing, we have no food, they have taken away all our things, and we are just absolutely starved. When they said that, when he said that we are starving, we have nothing. So I felt pity for him. I said, all right, increase the price. First we increase the price. Still he was saying, no, no, give us more. Still we increase the price. I told my husband, you increase the price. Though reluctantly, he increased the price. Third time again we increased the price. Then he said, no, we'll have something more than that, a little more. Immediately, you see, his discretion worked. And I said, these are hypocrites. I just left them and sat in the car. At the right moment. That was not such a good proposition or anything. But I could see I'm buying it out of my pity, we may call it compassion. But above the compassion was this discretion, which said nothing doing, you better get out of it. So this divine discretion is a very, very important thing, which we should see how it works and should be satisfied with. Not to feel bad that you have missed a chance or anything, but you must feel very happy that this thing has happened and that your divine discretion has taken. So sometimes it appears that in that divine discretion, you may do something wrong, you have done something wrong. But if it is divine, ultimately, it will turn out to be very good. I gave you a very basic example, but that is also very true when you practice surgery. The discretion of divine discretion is extremely important to play a very great part in our lives. Because this divine discretion gives us the real joy of our being, of ourself, of surgery. So the third point was for him to make people joyous and happy. But with all these maryadas of Sri Rama, he didn't know how to do it. So to give people joy, he said, all right, let us dance, let us sing, let us play Holi, all sorts of things. And with that, he really originated many things which were sort of not serious, may look frivolous, but in that there was joy expressed. All that he did to give them a full idea as for a surgery or for a, we can say for a self-realized soul, what should be the attitude towards everything. But it is not that you have to do it, but it just works out. It is like that. That in the state of Sahaja, you enjoy it. Enjoyment. And that is what his idea was, to create a sense of joy. Many people, there are lots of critics have criticized this part of his life. According to them, religion means you should become just old at the age of 20 years, you should become an old man of 80 years, something like that. Funny ideas of religious achievement. But he talked of joy, and he never talked of renunciation. He never talked that you give up your family, you give up your children, you give up everything. Never, never. He said, you must enjoy. Enjoy with detachment. For people, it is very difficult to understand. How can it be? It is without detachment. With attachment, you can never enjoy. If you are attached to something, you cannot enjoy anything in a full way. Like supposing you are attached to your child. Very simple thing, you are attached to your child. If you are attached to your child, then you will be bothered about things which should not be there, which will not give joy to the child. You will not allow your child, say, to go out or to talk to people, whatever it is, all kinds of restrictions will be. But if you have really the divine discretion, then you will know with whom he should talk, where he should go, what he should enjoy, and you will see that he enjoys that. Any attachment with anything doesn't give you the full view of that person, of that thing. If you are detached, then you can see it's a from above, him, above the thing. If you are detached, you become thoughtlessly aware also. As I said, now see carpets are there. They are very, very beautiful carpets. Now, if they are here, if they are mine, I'll be worried. I'll be all the time worried because I'm attached that these carpets should not be spoiled, something will go. But if I'm not attached, I look at those carpets and what do I see? The joy that is put in by the artist who has made. And that joy really tries to reflect in me also. That joy comes in. So to have anything, attachment to anything, there will be joy, I should say, there will be happiness, but not joy. Because joy is single. And happiness is double, happiness and unhappiness.
Thank you, Shrimataji, for giving this invaluable knowledge and beautiful state, which wasn't ever possible without your grace. Thank you, Shrimataji, for giving this joyous state. Jai Shrimataji, let's do collective bandhan. I wish you all to have a very beautiful and blessed day. Thank you, Jai Shrimataji.